Is Avril Lavigne just a pop princess, or much, much more? You've heard about her, but many people don't know much beyond her music. I have been a fan of hers since 2002 when she released her first CD. She has been singing since her childhood. She has staying power, and she is an entrepreneur. Let's look at her childhood. According to author Ventresca, Avril Lavigne was born in Belleville, Ontario, and grew up in Napanee, Ontario, with her younger sister and older brother. She idolized her older brother, and he also had a big influence on her way she looked when she first came out on the scene. Her parents realized her talent before she even went into kindergarten. She came from a very religious family, and she sang a lot at her church choir. At the age of 10, her church finally allowed her to do her first solo. After she did her first solo, she moved on to singing at talent shows and local county fairs. Newsweek says after that she moved on to performing at local malls with her guitarist. At the age of 14, she won a contest and ended up singing on stage with Shania Twain. Ventresca also says that she was signed by L.A. Reid to Arista Records at the age of 16. She dropped out of school and moved to New York with her brother in order to record her first album. Her friends in the band Sum 41 helped her find the members of her first official band. Now let's talk about her career. She released her first CD, Let Go, at the age of 18, and it sold 6 million copies, making it a multi-platinum selling CD. Many of her following CDs were also multi-platinum, but that is her highest selling CD. On the third CD, she released the song Girlfriend, which was the top requested song in 2007. She has put out 4 studio albums total, and according to Newsweek, she wrote and helped produce the lyrics to every song on her last 3. She had to fight to write her own lyrics on her first CD and failed. Arista Records wanted her to team up with a group called The Matrix in order to write the lyrics for her first CD. So she wrote the songs, and they ended up going in and editing many of them. Later, she was accused by The Matrix that she did not help write any of them. So eventually she was able to drop them and did succeed in writing her own songs after that. She's currently working on her 5th studio album. As a philanthropist, Avril has her own foundation called the Avril Lavigne Foundation, which helps support children with disabilities. You can find more information on about that at avrillavigne.com. She sang for Youth AIDS, according to Newsweek, and according to Ventresca, she sang for War Child Canada, donated to auctions that helped support cancer research, and Amnesty International, which is a group supporting human rights. She's also an entrepreneur. Ventresca says that she's been in 2 movies. She played a possum in Over the Hedge, and she also played a restaurant worker in Fast Food Nation. avrillavigne.com gives more information about her other ventures that she does, such as her 2 perfumes. One is called Black Star, and the other is called Forbidden Rose, and she also has a clothing line called Abby Dawn. Avril Lavigne is more than a pop princess. She does more than perform. She writes, she produces, she gives back, and acts as well. Just imagine growing up in a small town in Canada and being internationally known, multi-platinum selling artist 10 years later.